Finn Wittrock, welcome to the IMDb show.
Thank you so much.
We've got things to talk about, starting with your movie, Right When You Get Work. Tell me about this film and who is your character?
Johnny's a guy from kind of a rougher part of the Bronx, and he's a con artist kind of by nature.
Can we get a cab, please?
Who is that?
Nan Noble.
It's a gold mine on it.
What are we talking about here, Johnny? Breaking in?
He finds himself now trying to court his old girlfriend, Ruth, who's teaching at this Upper East Side, very prestigious, very wealthy, all-girls school.
You don't know me anymore.
Head of admissions, that's his job. What are you trying to make them admit?
He reminded me of characters that I've seen in movies in the way of like from the other side of the tracks, but kind of like charming, gift of the gab, highly intelligent.
Yeah.
Do you ever borrow from other films that you've seen growing up?
I think I do in kind of unconscious ways. I try not to like full-on mimic someone, but I definitely find myself sort of watching like old Paul Newman movies.
Right.
Maybe Montgomery Clift or something. Like I was sort of thinking of him as sort of a relic from a different time.
I'm the best you ever seen, Fats. I'm the best there is.
What was it about this film that made you want to be part of it?
First of all, the cinematographer of this shot There'll Be Blood and did like all of P.T. Anderson's movies, who's like my all-time hero.
Amen.
And then, I mean, to be totally honest, it was very rare. It still doesn't happen every day, but it was very rare for me to like full-on get offered a script out of the blue. So Stacey Cochran emailed me out of the blue.
She just hit you up on email?
Yeah, and just the sort of flattery of that was enough to make me really consider it. And there was something about it that's like kind of mischievous movie. Takes you in directions that you really didn't expect.
473-5394. You know what that is?
My phone number in high school.
Now it's the pin to my ATM.
That's too many numbers.
There was a movie that you were in that I think a bunch of people are going to be like, that's where I know him from, Unbroken. Directed by Angelina Jolie. No joke, that did not look comfortable.
It wasn't very fun. No. That was my first time and the most extreme kind of physical transformation I've ever had to do.
What'd you drop, weight-wise?
I dropped like 30-some pounds.
How does losing that much weight, dropping your energy, affect your performance? Or is it just like autopilot, like, I feel like this and this
Well,
is
you don't
how
have to
he felt
act
it.
hungry, that's for sure.
Bon appetito.
But like, I also was not wanting to make everything about the physical aspect. You know, I think especially young actors have a tendency to like, oh, I'm gonna get jacked for this role, or I'm gonna lose weight for this role, which it's great and important, but can kind of cloud a lot of the other character building that you need to think about.
Am I gonna die? I think tonight.
And you were actually nominated for an Emmy this year for American Crime Story and in 2015 for American Horror Story. Is that like validation?
It is validation, but I don't think of that as like, oh, now my work has meaning.
I can't tell you what it means to hear those words.
I really do try to look at the piece on its own terms and like judge my work from that.
I am a god.